on the 12th.
Some ladders down the end there, trying to get down.
Yeah, well, then.
Yeah? Straight. Where? Down here. No, down this way. Alright.
It's warm. Gaz, come through here, mate.
We've found the false wall, but we're still going to need that other door. You have to like crawl through an open space in the wall.
Well, I can't be doing any crawling.
We're still on the upper floor in the loft space. All the ventilation comes through here. It's going to be massive, this. Stand by, we've found an actual door. We're just trying to get access.
Okay, go on.
Go on.
Watch them wires on the top, mate. This is another little cubby hole. Ah, here's the grow. Oh, this is massive, this. Dylan, just steady as you go, mate. We'll not get separated. There's a little. That's where all the water and the food is.
Get down that way.
Just. Oh, all the wires there, mate. Watch them.
Converting yourself to main 782 will have a look at log 251 on the 12th.
Some ladders down the end there, trying to get down.
Yeah, well, then.
Yeah? Straight. Where? Down here. No, down this way. Alright.
Yeah.
Is anybody else's back there?
Always.
What's in there? Nothing.
Just plot more plants.
No access though.
Oh,
Move artificial walls at the back.
Right, we're going to have to force entry somehow to the bottom floor.
There we go.
oh.
Come down, Denny. We're in now. We've just got access to the ground floor.
Oh, there's people living here.
Huh?
There's definitely people living here, isn't there?
Somewhere. Christ. Someone on that side as well, you know.
More plants?
Derelict building there. Derelict building. Just be careful on the stairs. Foam, expandable foam, which they put in the gaps to prevent any sort of heat loss. All boarded up, so it doesn't look like there's any heat loss going outside. As you can see, there'll be loads of it. I'll have to climb underneath here, Alex, around the back of this door. condensation. So in here, basically you've got a number of made corridors. The tents aren't necessarily a norm for some of the cannabis grows we've had of late. They've just been very open, just open rooms. But this one's obviously quite sophisticated, where they've got plants in different ages of growth, so they'll know which ones to go to and which ones to replace. They've created a hole in the roof, which must have been used as a bit of a thoroughfare, but bear in mind there's limited light on, easy for somebody just to fall through there. Kids are getting a little bit adventurous, coming inside, and next thing you know, we've got a kid who's reported missing and found at the bottom of a chute like that. So again, more tents, different stages of growth. The buds on this one are a little bit more prominent in this tent. What we found as well is that now you'll see people look like workmen with fluorescent bibs, and they will just look like normal workmen. They're actually people who are part of these gangs that are setting up these cannabis grows, and what they're actually doing is bypassing the electricity from outside. Then you can go in here, so this will be like what the class is like a working room. This is all feed like fertilizer, and it's for root stimulate to try and make the plants stronger so they don't die off. Obviously there will be lawful purposes for that some people will use them for, but there's a room downstairs where you can see the amount of them. It just wouldn't be proportionate to have that amount. So this is where these are all cuttings off previous grows, which will just be the actual leaf. These are all transformers. Transformers power the lights and the fans, and that's set up, and they'll obviously, somebody clearly knows what they're doing to set up all electricity. However, you can see there's water all over the place. With just anything on there can set the whole thing, and when it's adjoining other buildings, you've got other people who potentially come into danger. More plants in here. So in that room there, they've got all like little small plants in there. We counted about 500 in there. To be able to dismantle this will go on for, I envisage now, maybe a couple of days. The fertiliser, sometimes we will try and then donate that to any sort of community gardens, any allotments, anybody with that it can be used. Otherwise it will just get destroyed. But we've got a few community projects between ourselves here in Seam and Easington and Murton, where we will donate those bags to, and then it can go to a good lawful cause. This particular building itself is an old co-op shop that's basically disused, and if you can see the door there, all the condensation there, all the fan boxes, so you can imagine how many people need 20, 30, 40 fans. Food on the top there. You see this is that ladder to take you upstairs. Living quarters. And again, you look at that, there is a few wires there, and I dare say if that's been tampered with in any way whatsoever, that's got massive dangers in itself. So this one, quite clear, this is a fuse box that has been touched. Bear in mind there's what our class is new earth wire there that's been put in. So there's dangers there, not only for the public, but for the actual themselves, the people who are doing it themselves. So this is the cellar of this particular building. Big water butt at the bottom. And as you can see, a whole load more transformers, light sockets, fans, lights, ducting, vents. These are heavy, so it's not just a question of somebody just lifting them in on the road. So there's probably going to be a couple of people. And as you can see, an awful lot of plants in this room. They created another room here by putting a stud wall in, and it'll just be for the plants of different stages of growth. And you've got the same again in here. You're just looking for anything that would be suspicious, either in a house, a flat, old shops, factories, anything that you can see that's suspicious. The smell, people coming and going, taking boxes potentially of fans, fertiliser, soil, ducting, lights, people working on the roads outside that look like they could be altering the electricity. Just contact the police, as I say, anonymously, or if they want to provide their information, then that's fine.